Hello, good morning, and welcome to JCTV Africa, channel of choice for all your political analysis and everything that is happening in Zimbabwe and across Africa. Today I come for us to talk and to look at our politics in Zimbabwe and how we associate everything with politics. I come with a heavy heart because I see the bullying that is happening to Comic Pastor. I see people name calling him because of the picture that he was taken with Collins Mnangagwa. Right? So I want us to talk because it is very, very important. Do you know that before 2018, the MDC, Nelson Chamisa, and other people in the MDC, they had trucks that were working for Gushungo Dairy, even though they did not agree with Gushungo and they had no relations in the politics with Gushungo, but they worked for Gushungo Dairy. A lot of politicians have been represented by Job Scholar, including Gideon Gono. It has represented some of the ZANU-PF loyalists, which means that they had to talk at length on the things that are happening. My question is, if we are saying Comic Pastor must not talk to Collins Mnangagwa, are we saying that he must not do business at all with the first family if it has nothing to do with our political aspirations or what we believe that we need to achieve as a nation? Are we saying that? And I see that there is a picture that is circulating where Comic Pastor, let me just put it up here, where Comic Pastor is having, is wearing a scarf. Let me just put it up here for everyone to see. There is a picture of him wearing a scarf. And this picture was taken, if it is not 3 years back, it might be 4 years back, if I'm not mistaken, in 2018. This is in Cape Town. You can see Elisha, what. And Comic Pastor, there was a time where everyone believed in Idi Mnangagwa when this scarf was introduced. And it was not a problem for people to wear this scarf. People believed in Idi Mnangagwa. There was a time before Morgan Tsvangirai died and Nelson Chamisa took over. There was a time where there was a sense of belief that let's give the man a chance. And I think that's when probably this picture was taken, right? So, but we forget Comic Pastor has stood the test of time as a comedian who always been with the people. And for that, we need to heal as a nation. I'm going to show you some of the pictures. I was scrolling on his profile, on his page, just to find where Comic Pastor has shown any signs of selling the struggle, the struggle. But I've not seen any. He has always been with the side of the people. Let's take, for example, this is the picture, 3 August 2020, just after the Zimbabwe Lives Matter started trending. You know, people who always say artists must speak up against this or that, act like they don't know the system. That is when Japreza was under fire for him to say Zimbabwean lives matter. And he did not say anything. He kept quiet. And then we have here, that's him, Zimb Lives Matter, August 3, 2020. That's comic pastor putting his life on the line in the face of adversity when people were artists or the socialites kept quiet. The likes of Anamaititi, the likes of Madam Boss, the likes of, I think Madam Boss is the only person who came out and wrote a tweet, and then it was deleted. But comic pastor, it has been there, the footprint is there. Right? Then we come here, that's him. Not once, only 10 killed it. Zimbabweans lives matter. Listen to the deep words in this song. Right? That was 8 August 2020. That's him. Let's take a look here. Modazima Actors, 13 August 2021. That's him again. Speaking using his comedy. Let's look at when witchcraft is at its best is you don't build a house up to this level with nuts. This is also disheartening. I feel for everyone that has been affected. Milford demolitions that happened last year in July 2021. Those people, those teachers who were given stands and they started building, and what happened? Their stands were destroyed. He spoke against this government. They here, 10 August 2020, just received a letter from the old man Hansi, Irise Second Republic, Mugwifila say, Loti, that's comic pastor. He has always been with us. That's him, September 2021, with Samantha Korea, also known as Gwenet, Bustop TV. Comic pastor has always been with the people. And recently, January 30, this is what I pray for every day, to see Zimbabwe in unity, at peace, sharing the resources of our motherland, building here together. That's comic pastor for you. He has always been with the people. Here, when Mazbabayo Shanduko was beaten, not so long ago, a few weeks back, there are people, there are two people I believed made politics more interesting and enjoyable. Chief Shumba Wenje, ZANU-PF, and this Mazbabayo Shanduko Triple C. These are the people we could use as a brand ambassadors for peace and clean politics. But it's true, politics is a dirty game. Are we not going back as a nation? Kanajada Rashad. That's him. He has always been clear about his stance, that he stands with the people. So I know even last year, some of the people, we started bullying him on social media because of his teeth. Very, very unfortunate. So let's just try to understand this. As a nation, we need to heal. In the sense that we need to stop worshiping politicians, because they will always come and break our hearts. If there's anything that can make us to learn, is what happened over the weekend. Thokozani Kupe, what she caused in the political sphere, right? The pain that she caused is actually more than what even other people who have gone out and started beating up people. But what she did is more tantamount to betrayal. But what happened? The same Nelson Chamisa, whom we say we love and all of that, he has accepted her. You see? So my fear is, and the thing is, let's not take politics too much to heart. to such an extent that we end up losing ourselves in the process. Because one day, the same politicians are going to shake their hands on top of our graves, on top of our relatives' graves, and forget about the sacrifices that other people made in order for them to be in power. And my also fear is that it will come a time whereby Nelson Chamisa gets into power. Are we not going to be like the same regime whereby we hero worship everyone? We hero worship the man to such an extent that he becomes a dictator. So if we cannot find a common ground and start to talk as individuals, I remember Tino Mambeu, he would go in the same studio with AC Lumumba. AC Lumumba bashing MDC, whilst Tino Mambeu is bashing ZANU-PF. They are going in the same studio of SABC, but after that, they go out as friends. How many times have you seen AC Lumumba with Patson Zamara? How many times have you seen AC Lumumba with Nelson Chamisa? We need to grow up, people. We can't keep on, being too far left to such an extent that we cannot even see when we need to have a proper discourse. And so some people saying we're going to unfollow him. Go ahead and unfollow him. But for you, you need to have proper political conscience and understand that one day the same politician that you are burning your bridges because you are saying, I cannot have it. Even on Sunday, I talked to Mr. Mandaza. On a personal level. If I even have personal problems, I talk to him. He is a spokesperson of ZANU-PF, right? But I've told you my conscience is clear. You understand? So we must be able to understand each other from that personal perspective. Say that I can take a picture with Mr. Mandaza with no problem and with no feeling that I'm now affiliated to ZANU-PF. No. So we must not politicize our artists to such an extent. I totally feel the bullying is totally uncalled for. If you feel that I'm being too extreme, I'm not going to apologize. I stand with Comic Pastor on this one. He has stood with the nation for a long time. I actually remember in 2019 when Gonyeti was abducted and all of that. I was told by some people, intelligence sources, and they told me that we are going for Comic Pastor next. I warned him. I have his number. And I called him and I said, Comic Pastor, they are coming after you. And you know what he said? He said, even if they come after me, I don't care. My conscience and my position is clear. I stand with the people. We cannot allow comedians to be harassed because of their opinion. Because comedy, they shape us. Comedy shape us. Ma comedians anotaura zvisingakwanisi kutaura. Just like in our culture, there is a time yekuti kana munhu afa, panoita vanhu vanonzi vanasahwira. They say things that you would not normally say to ourselves. Vanotaura zvinhu zvokuti comedy has always been part of our culture. Even like in pamusha chaipo panoita muzukuru yekuti anokwanisa kutaurira sekuru kuti sekuru pakati makanganisa. Let's say we're having a function and they say it in a comical way to make people laugh. So comedy has always been part of us. And it points out all those gaps that we cannot see as a people. And they point to them out in a funny way that will make us laugh, but it it wakes up our conscience to say, okay, muzukuru anogona kuudza sekuru kuti sekuru hamusi kuchengeta mbuya vangu zvakanaka, hachitoseka. But at the back of the mind of sekuru, of the uncle, they actually understand that, okay, this message has gone home, but it has been said in a funny way. So comedy has always been part of us. We should embrace it, and part of that has been Comic Pastor's work. Check on the comic hours that he has done, a lot of them, and has been consistent. He has not stopped to speak using his comedy on his comic awards on a monthly basis. So on this one, I don't know about you, but as for me, I stand with Comic Pastor. I posted a video on the channel, and I was trying to say to you guys, what do you think? I've seen that a lot of people have been posting vitriol. Sorry about that. That was my honor. But anyway, I have to end this broadcast. Please tell me what you think in the comment section about all this. I'll see you on the next episode.